Look who's in the house!
Yes, this is in your natural habitat.
Like, finally, you made it down, back on end.
Yes.
You get me?
I know, back in
Like,
there.
back
Grew
on
up here,
end.
just 5 minutes down the road.
Like, yes, I know. Like, look at you, looking good. And you know what?
Happy.
Black is just such a classic.
I can't help it. I can't
you ain't gonna
help
find
it.
nothing black in here. So what can I do for you today?
And you know what? I just saw a shirt from the
Alright.
window.
Oh,
I've got
for
my
real?
eye. I've got my eye on it. It's over here. Come over. Because this one I saw as I was coming along. That is a bit of me. As much as I wear black, I'm quite a classic girl.
Yeah.
And do you know what? It comes from me being a tomboy. When I was little, I was a tomboy because I hung around with all the boys.
Yeah.
And I was around Jolene,
Yeah.
but I was still very much tomboy.
Tomboy.
Like, it was a struggle for me to put on anything girly. So even when I'm doing girly now,
It
I
still
find
has
myself
to-
still has to be a little bit less revealing. If I show legs, you're not showing the top.
Yeah.
You're not showing
Showing,
legs.
yeah.
Yeah, so I found myself attracted to this one. This one is
Okay,
cool.
no.
I like the detail. I like how it's fit. Like, you can be tucked in and be a bit girly, or you can be left out and be quite
Left
casual.
out. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. No, it's a nice piece. In all fairness, the detailing is very nice. But look, the trend right now, all I'm seeing online is tomboy chic. That kind of reminds me of you. So it's that in between.
Yeah, because I don't, like I said, I don't like overly being girly. I don't know what it is. I think when I was young, I just had no shape. Like, I was little, I was skinny.
So what, like you say, like you're hiding away underneath.
Yeah, I was slim and I had no breasts, and I was just like, I would rather just cover it all up. And I didn't want the boy attention.
So,
I didn't want all of that when I was a kid. I just wanted to be out there and have fun.
Just, come on.
So I tried to stay covered up.
Oh, it makes sense. It makes sense. So, like, with, like back in those days and like the So Solid came together, obviously you're young and all the rest of it. Like, was there a moment for you where you were just like, rah, we've actually made it?
I guess, do you know what? It's funny. I've been asked this many times before, and I didn't actually realize it was happening when it was, because it was so quick. From doing like the sort of underground work, doing like grafting, we would call it, selling records out the back of a van, backfiring vans. You know what I mean? Like, we had to do all of the grafting, do all the pirate radio stations, doing the boys were MCing from long before we actually broke the industry. So when we was coming up, it kind of, by the time I got on board, it was Oh No Sentimental Things. It's just a little thing. From that point, it was just gone. We were just gone.
Just clear.
So popular on the underground. Even before we were signed with a major record deal, we were really popular on the underground.
Local.
So everybody, we was in demand. We was doing lots of shows. We were being called for the different radio stations and stuff like that. So for me, it happened so quick. But I think the very first time I said, oh my goodness, I am famous. Like, I'm actually famous. I used to work in an offer license just down on Loughborough Junction. It's like 2 minutes from here.
Yeah.
And there was an offer license there. And the reason I took that job is because I wanted my daughter to be with me.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give my daughter up. I was starting my music career, but I still didn't have money.
Yeah.
And I took this little job in an offer license so that I could take my daughter to school and have my money and also do music as well.
Okay.
And it was when I was in there that people started coming in like, why are you working in the office? And I'm looking at them like, I don't have the money that's weighing up to what they say. What we thought famous.
You should,
When you see someone famous, you think they're millionaires.
Proper.
No, there's a long graph before.
It's a journey.
There's a journey that you have to pray hard on. Because, girl, it didn't come easy. It literally was a lot of fame before money hit my account. So yeah, I think that was the first time I was like, I think I'm actually a little bit famous.
So did that make you actually give up the job?
No.
Nah.
I stayed there. I'll tell you what I didn't do anymore. What's that thing called? What was it? Income support, was it called? Didn't cash my book no more, man. I was scared.
I ain't gonna get done for benefit fraud. But the off license surely would have been cash in hand.
Oh yeah, it was cash in hand. It was my little cash in hand week job. Yeah, like, with some chop change as well when I think about it. But I was also I was in college. I was doing my GCSEs in college because I left school a little bit early because I was a little bit naughty. Yeah. And I was doing art and design and photography. I was also singing and I was also working. So I had a lot going on.
Yeah.
One thing I knew, I mean, I had my daughter really young. I had my daughter at 17, almost 18. And I realized from very early on, I need to make something of my life because we have my daughter now.
Like, all right, so my eye keeps going to this T-shirt behind you.
I love all these T-shirts.
See, I love the affirmations.
See, me too. See, for me, we don't speak up enough of what we're feeling, and sometimes we're discouraged to feel good about ourselves.
Yeah, like we're being too bossy.
Yeah, we're being too bossy.
Like,
So wearing a T-shirt with affirmation on. Hey,
I love myself. Hey,
I love this.
Treat me accordingly.
Queen,
you know, like that.
Queen.
Yes, you know, I love. We got this like sisterhood at the moment. You're right, sister
Oh my
queen.
God, that is actually sick. That is actually sick. I love that.
You know what I like as well?
That mixed with. I love that. I love that grit hustle, but mainly black. Yes.
Yeah. Make today a good day. You know, like that. You just have to just speak that.
I absolutely love that. I mean, we do. I think a lot of fashion in the UK starts off with T-shirts, doesn't it? But none of them.
But T-shirts are very easy, though, aren't they?
Are they? Yeah, I don't know. I've never been in this industry. Only you, girl. You've never been. I mean, we've known each other since kids, like kids,
late
right?
Teenagers. Yeah.
This has been your thing forever.
I know.
So what?
That.
I mean,
so you've seen a lot of the journey. You have. But then, all right. So you're saying back in the day you were a tomboy. I used to do like the boxer.
Yeah, my boxing boots. You know, I sold them out like 3 times over.
Right, look at that trendsetter. Come on.
That's another moment I think I realised, oh my gosh, you're famous, you're being
people
influential.
Are watching.
And that's why you have to be careful from that point, that you're setting out the right message. So being a little bit more tomboy, I think I gave encouragement to women. You can be whoever you want to be. And that's what my main thing in fashion was. Just to be comfortable. And my boxing boots, as you just mentioned, my boxing boots were like my one thing that allowed me to show my leg, but still feel comfortable. And sort of separate myself from the boys.
Come on. So have you ever had a moment where you've looked back at old pictures and you'd be like, what was I wearing?
Every single outfit.
Every outfit.
What? I think that my most proud is 21 Seconds video.
Okay,
because I actually designed that.
Okay.
I actually from scratch. But I say from scratch because I copied something that I saw from Christian Dior.
Yeah.
And I sort of recreated it and made it my own.
That's what designers do.
Exactly
though,
that.
Like, come on.
And that's what I'm most proud of. But I think the rest I'm like, girl, what was you thinking? but I realised now looking back, I used to wear a maxi skirt rather than a mini skirt to hide me.
To cover
because I still wanted to be very boyish. Because I was surrounded by 30 odd guys and so solid.
No, true. All right, so confidence-wise, like how did you build up your confidence? Like how, because being in the limelight from a young age, and we know like how TV and the media is proper just on you and all eyes on you and what have you. If you have like self-esteem issues or you've got any like, how did you even say it, like doubts about, like you said, I was small and petite and what have you, how did you build?
I think it comes with time and age, and I think you should allow yourself that journey.
Yeah.
Don't be coerced by what you see.
Okay.
Because you might put on that dress and it'll look like rubbish on you, and it looks so flawless on another woman.
Yeah.
For me, I just think be you and be comfortable. I think one thing what helped me and my growth is that we didn't have social media. So we didn't have social media. So we didn't see it every day. We looked in magazines once a week for fashion and what was hot. And lucky for me in the music industry, I was exposed to PRs that had thousands and thousands upon different designers that were thrown at us.
You could just pick and choose
so we picked and choose. But I always picked and chose exactly what I felt comfortable in once I put it on. You might tell me that's fashion, but if I don't feel comfortable, I'm not wearing
rocking it. So you stood in your power.
I stand in your power, and also do not watch. If you can, stay away from social media. Go to the shop, try it on. order some stuff in, do your hair and makeup, make yourself look the way you say it is right, and look in the mirror and see if that's right once you've put it all together. Because I think we do tend to say, well, I do like her hair and I like her outfit and her shoes, and they're 3 different people wearing 3 different types of things differently, and their body shapes all different. So try it on yourself and try, you know, think for yourself.
Yeah, I think the struggle is in this day and age, and you touched upon a good point in regards to social media and what have you, is seeking validation from outside sources, whether we know them or not. It's like, I need for them to, you know, affirm that what I'm looking like is good, or I don't feel good.
Yeah, one of my friends said to me, funny enough, that she doesn't have long mirrors in her house.
Oh.
I was like, okay, how do you look at yourself? And she said, I don't. And I said, well, is that kind of beautiful?
Is that a good thing?
She's going to put on what she thinks is right. And fashions, no matter what. I thought it was actually quite a beautiful thing.
It is. It's not a bad thing. It's not. I'm just trying to think of the psychology of that.
But she's quite jazzy, so she will walk in here and pick the most random thing that I would probably never ever pick.
Yeah.
Because she's very comfortable in her skin, and whatever she likes
is what she likes.
Okay.
So
and that's what I love about fashion. It's so diverse. That
it is true. It's very individual. But then my question would be, then why then wouldn't you see yourself in a full length mirror?
She says she don't need to.
Oh, okay. Say
I'm
no
like,
more.
okay, girl.
Say no more.
I kind of like it.
No, for real. If that's her response, then kudos to you, innit? Like 100.
Yeah.
100. So, all right, you have got your hands in so many different pies. Obviously, the most recent, you know,
Maffia.
Yes. Yeah. And your name, you know, like your name was just like so made for you. Like,
I think a lot of people still now don't realize that that's actually my name.
Yeah.
And they think it's some stage name because of the So Solid affiliation. I actually want to be, my grandfather isn't here anymore, and my nonna isn't here, my nana is not here either. And they are the Maffias, and I have this determination now to actually make the name like a big thing. Like, you remember the Maffias, but less for the gangster, but for business and
entrepreneurship.
I'm so determined to be that one that carried the name to higher heights.
Come on.
My uncle has got a driving school, and he had a fruit and veg stall up here back in the day. So he's doing his business, but he's never really glamorized it, and it's not big in that sense.
Yeah.
So now I'm
taking a mantle. Come on, and running with it. Running with it. Well, look, I'm on your end, innit? Because I only moved to when I was about 9, 10. Brixton, but this is your end.
It is,
and look at that. It's like it feels full circle. For me, like time is just. It's gone so quick, but it also hasn't. You know, and you know, I've seen you grow, or we've seen each other grow into like womanhood. Like, what's the best way in, I guess, protecting your energy when you know you come into a new lease of life? Because I know you've recently given your life to Christ, and you know, talking about faith and you know, our relationship with God and so forth. Like, I feel when we're on a new path and a new journey, like protecting our energy, or I guess being mindful of what we're around or who we're around. Like, how do you do that?
I think that's key to life in general, and I think I spent so many years saying, oh, she's my friend or he's my friend, so just, you know, kind of put up with it. Oh, accept people for who they are. It ain't about that. It's about protecting your energy, because every source of things that we're dealing with, whether it's alcohol or friends or fashions, whatever it is, whatever source you are dealing with, that will affect your own energy. And I feel like you have to protect yourself from that and walk away from friends that aren't that great to you. Unfortunately,
a bit toxic.
You have to remove and separate yourself. And have a relationship with God. I think it's the only way forward.
100%.
Because even if you do have that toxic person around, guarantee God will remove them. He'll find a way.
There'll be a shift.
There will be a shift, and something will happen, and you'll be like, where did that come from? Just think about it. It's probably God. If you walk in faith, God will remove.
And I think too often, sometimes we resist because we're like, but no.
I have been heartbroken a few times in the last, I'd say from my baptism, you know.
Okay.
It's like brand new people have come, and lots of my people have been removed, and it is heartbreaking because I know how much I've put into their friendship, and I aim into a friendship, and it's heartbreaking to lose them. I feel like I lost a limb.
Yeah, of course.
But at the same time, I know God has removed them because it's for the protection and the better of me, because I walk in faith
and the growth that is taking place in you.
Yeah,
and I guess what God does do, He filters through.
He does.
You know, He filters through, and sometimes we just have to not resist.
Yeah, because as you said, we do. But my friend, it's my friend. Oh no, I don't want to lose my friend.
Too many memories. I totally get it. Yeah. All right, so what else?
There's this dress down here that I saw when we was chatting away. You know when you just get sidetracked? This dress is so special. You know why? I'm doing my very own float. Maffia Rum is doing their own float.
Yeah.
I say me, but it's like my brand is doing its own float this year at Carnival, Nottingham Carnival. And my bottle's black and gold. I should have put one in, but I will actually. I'm going to bring one in. We could have had a dress. Come on. And after the float, I'm actually going to be wearing actual costume, Carnival costume, with the ebony band. I know. I can do this. I can be a girl. Practice. Every day, get perfect. No, this is the wrong dance.
Lift up your foot and jump.
Hey!
Lift up your foot and jump.
Hey! Exactly. And I just imagine myself in this.
Okay.
Because it's almost see-through, but it's not.
Yeah.
And I imagine because it's gold, it matches the bottle. There's a
it
crown on the
ties in
bottle
the
of Maffia Rum. It kind of feels tropical, and it's still a bit classy.
I
just feel like it would be perfect for it.
It is very tropical.
I love all tropical.
Of like this.
But you know, it actually is fully see-through, so I'd have to get like a
You'd
slip
have to
underneath.
like an 100.
But I'm just like really trying to be brave on Carnival.
Well, to be fair, with Carnival,
maybe
you kind of have to be.
I'll wear this over
make
the
it
top.
make sense.
Make it make sense.
But then, like, how do you manage all your time? Because my goodness, like, you're still booked and busy with like your events and singing and performances and what have you, and then with all the other ventures that you know you got going on and stuff on its way to come. Like, how do you manage your time?
Pray.
And you're, you know, what I mean, young grandma too.
Pray. I pray on it daily that I have. You know what? It's about protecting the rest of your energy. When you say, I don't have time. Why didn't you have time? Because you went out for the weekend? Why didn't you have time? Because you spent that extra 2 hours on Instagram scrolling? What is it that made you say you don't have time? And that's what I kind of sort of narrow down and make sure that I don't waste that energy on other things that don't make sense.
No, that's gold. No, thank you. Well done. Come on. Really make sure you spread the word for me as well.
Listen, he bought a bag from here for me.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I get paid, so I'm going to come and buy it.
Come and treat yourself. Don't worry, I'll look after you. I got you.
Nice.
That's it. You're not Lisa Maffia, are you? Will you buy them? Yeah. You can buy them if you like. He's got £20.
No, I can't,
yeah. You ought to buy a glass.
Oh, come on.
Oh, bless.
Respect for that.
Yeah, all the distractions need to go because there's no time for that. There's no time for the rest because we are on an invisible clock in life where no one's worried about it until it's too late.
Yeah.
So how about you live and do the right things and enjoy?
Yeah, while you can.
Like one life as well. You know, like I used to have one life. I'm going out tonight. Yeah, weekend with the girls. And now I'm like, okay, that weekend with the girls, I need 3 days off to recover. So,
but then you've been doing like a little bit of the, I guess, the country life.
Yeah.
Like, you know, walking
I've done
the dog. Yeah,
so I moved to Margate during the pandemic because one, I got really bloody bored because I'm so used to working every weekend on stage regardless of any other business running.
Yeah.
And I just took myself, I needed that space to think. London was like everything that it wasn't anymore. So I needed to get away and I moved up to Margate.
Okay.
Got a little place right on the sea.
Yeah.
I opened my doors to the sea every morning.
That's
exactly what I needed. And I run a couple of shops down there.
Yeah.
And then that kind of come to an end because they started running their sales and I thought, back to London I go. Yeah. But since coming back, bless you, darling.
Thank
Blessings, don't worry.
Thank you.
Okay, you're being greedy now. And coming back to London, I've actually reevaluated everything that is just not important to me.
Okay.
And that's what helps to restart.
Like a reset.
Yeah, it was a proper reset.
Do you journal?
No, I don't. I do mentally. I'm always fearful of that someone might see your journal and be up in your business. Like, I'm like, hide the journal in your brain. Yeah? If you can't remember it, it's not important. You know, people might be up in your business. Why someone stole my journal? I don't know, everything. No, sorry. No, sorry.
No, fair enough. All right, so what's on your playlist at the moment?
Oh my gosh, that was a good one. I'm so old school.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a grandma when it comes to music because I just love my old school.
Yeah.
So at the moment, I'm listening to a lot of gospel.
Okay.
From Marvin Sapp to there's lots. I have a whole playlist of gospel, and then I'm also listening to old R&B again because I feel like it's gonna come back.
It has to.
I feel like it's gonna come back.
I feel like it has to.
I feel like it is.
Where can the music scene really go?
Where has the music gone?
That's just true. Actually,
Not
that
having
authentic,
real music.
No.
That's why it's timeless, and that's why still now when you pull it on, it sounds fresh. So yeah, I've gone kind of back to like my old school roots, from Jodeci, Jagged Edge, Mary J, like that far. Yeah,
come on, you know, like that good music, that soulful, oh my goodness. All right, so something like this.
Yeah, and I remember you actually did a vlog
on
this.
Yes, I had the pink one and the grey. Yes.
So I like that as well. I think that's a bit of me because it's.
I think.
And you see now, it's girly,
but it's still.
Cash. It's still got that.
No, makes sense.
And black.
Fair enough. All right, accessory wise, because you just normally have your little dainty little purse.
Yeah, I've gone Tory Burch now.
See, this is very nice.
Yeah, I've gone to Tory Burch because I feel like most of the other designers, when it comes to bags, everyone's rinsing them. So I'm always trying to look for something just a little bit different.
So,
it's a little bit different. Yeah,
no, but
black again.
But no, you're very understated. Yeah. You know, you don't have too much going on. You know, you have your little earrings. And that's kind of the most I would see, and maybe a watch. Yeah. Kind of thing. Yeah. But.
Go on.
All right, I've got a shop full of bags.
Yeah.
Now, what
would be my sort of bag?
What's your go-to?
I have seen this, right? So Zizi Mill done a vlog. She was on the red carpet for, I think, Bob Marley's One Love movie. Film. Yeah, so that arch bag, I really love that. I really love something like this as well because it's just different. Like, you would never ever guess what the price is, what it is. It actually just a piece? Is it actually an actual bag? I love things like that. I saw another one just over here, but this is kind of me. So it's girly again, but still and I am one for wearing all black
and then just
having
one
proper colour,
which is fine. I get it. Yeah. Like, it's not very often you will see me in black. Like, even when we've done like a girl meals or what have you, I try to.
Do you always go colour because you intentionally go colour?
I don't have a lot of black clothes.
Really?
Like,
you should come to my house. If you need anything black, you'd think the whole thing was on funeral. Which funeral is that? Why do you have so many funerals?
But you make it work. You really do. Like, you do.
Thank
but
you.
I also know, every now and then you will pop a little bit of colour with something.
I have a bright orange pair of shoes. I've got some really beautiful bright coloured jackets, but you will find it with a little black dress or a
alright. So I know you like your sneakers and you like being comfortable or not, but you still can rock the heels.
Yeah, I'm 5 inches.
You ain't walking like a Bambi.
No. I'm an experienced hill walker because as well I've performed quite many years in heels.
Yeah. So what's next?
What's next? I'm now working on Maffia Rum really intensely. It's the first business out of the 5 that is been kind of tough. I'm entering an industry that is really dominated with lots of different alcohols. So it's about getting my popularity up, and social media is great for that. So I'm building a rapport with the audience and getting that out there, but it's taking its time.
I feel like it's about telling stories, isn't it?
It is indeed, and that's. With Maffia Rum, it's been one of them. I got told I wasn't able to do it. Like, you won't be able to do it. That'll be really hard. And I'm like, watch me then.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that's all you had to say.
Yeah, like, thank you. Thank you. I might not have done it because I was kind of like scared, but yeah, since being told that, that's mainly sometimes a lot of my drive is that showing everyone how, and I think that's coming from because I was coming back from a very male-dominated industry. All the industries I've messed with has been male-dominated, so I found myself having to prove myself that little bit more,
working that extra bit harder,
being told, and not having support. Like, we're surrounded by guys. I guess they have girlfriends, so they don't want to be shown too much that they're supporting me. Next minute, the girl wants to know, why are you supporting Lisa?
Why are you so...
Because girls don't really support as much, right? They don't. It's so difficult.
But what is that?
I still do not know. I'm still searching for the answer to that, because I think a lot of my friends would probably think, oh, she's all right, because I've maybe got a social presence, maybe. I don't know. So I do try best to go around supporting. As I'm here for you, Shan, this is not only for you, it's great for me to have an interview with you and talk to you about your journey and stuff, and my journey as well, because we don't get to talk about the professional time. By the time we're like, yeah, let's have drinks, let's go out. We're not really interested in talking about work. We're like, escape work all we can.
That is
so
very,
it's
very
beautiful
true.
to see you in your natural.
But you definitely do support, because you know what I mean, every now and then I see you do them impromptu, you know, reposting and my sister Queen.
I do, and I'm conscious of it, because I've been so heartbroken by friends not supporting. So I do try best, and I've done it with all my friends. Every single one of my friends. If they got something going on, I am pushing that, because I want my sisters to win.
Come on, like double up.
Amen.
Like it's so powerful.
It's so powerful, and they don't realize a congregation of women is so much more powerful, because they don't do it. These guys, that's why they're successful. They all support each other.
They're all collaborating.
And it doesn't. And they don't. And I don't know why. Because sometimes I might not even like what my friends say. And I'm like, but I'm going to push it. Because I know with that each post, or with each say, or with each like commitment of company, going somewhere with one of my friends that are going to go on an interview. My friend went on a job interview. She hasn't been for a while. She's had 4 kids. She's gone on an interview. I went with her, got her lunch, and had lunch with her after, because I do believe that tiny bit of support will encourage her to be even better for the next
one. Come on. And you get what you put in, you know. So if you're feeding like good energy, you're going to receive that in some way, shape or form, like 100. I've even, you know, I mean, recently I've been doing talks on lighting another person's candle. And as women, it doesn't take away from our shine lighting our sisters or another female's candle. Come on, like, let's actually just shine bright as women, females. Stop all this this masquerade and masking like what we actually think and feel, and let's just unravel some of those layers that we've built up over the years for one reason or another. And just support. You know what I love, Lisa? Like, you've always just remained humble, and I feel like, you know, you're a beautiful young woman.
My ass. My mama would kick my ass if I thought I was something special.
But you know, I feel like the true beauty comes from that spirit of humility.
It does, and
that spirit of actually just love and giving, you know, and just never lose that. Never allow anything or anyone to dull that sparkle, because it's inspiring, you know what I mean? And it's also very, trying to find my words now, encouraging, but also it's like I want more of it. You know, like I want to just feed off of it.
I'm here, girl.
Like,
I'm here. What's up? No problem.
You know, like that. No, because it kind of makes like me okay to stand in my power too. You know, when you see another female standing in their power, it's like, all right, let me stand in my power. Too. Like,
that made me emotional.
No, but we need more of that. No, we really do. All right, so 105, and you're looking back on this life. What is the one thing you would like to say, like, I did that?
Giving peace to this world and bringing more people to Christ, because for me, I know that's the only thing God is the only thing that's got me through some really tough times, and changed my life completely. So if there's one thing I say, I brought all my friends to Christ maybe, my family to Christ. That would make me very happy.
Woo! You know, like that. Let's just draw the curtain. Like, take it. Yeah.
Go
like,
for this.
Yeah. Thank you, Lord. Come on, man.
Oh, bless you so. I love you so much. Keep shining like the only way is up. Come on, hey.
Well done.
Nah, blessings. Hair or makeup?
Hair.
Girls' holiday or vacation?
Girls' holiday.
Come on now. When? Hello? Like, yeah, when? Like, I'm ready now. Like,
It's like
serious?
yesterday.
Like, yeah. Change the past or change the future?
Change the future.
Boom, bang.